everybody, this is Rose of Sharon, and I'm back again with another movie review. I just recently had a chance to see Spider-Man Far From Home, and if you know me well, you know I'm a huge comic book nerd, and I absolutely adore the Marvel Cinematic Universe. I also am a DC nerd. I began as a DC nerd, but that aside, I have to say that as far as the Spider-Man movies are concerned, this is my ultimate favorite other than Into the Spiderverse, which I consider canon. And this movie actually cements the canon, and I'm not going to go into why, because if I did, it'd ruin the whole film, but Mysterio was just incredible. I loved him as a character. He was very ironic, and also this movie had a lot of teaching points, and it was exceptionally well done. And I love the actor who plays Peter Parker. Of course, a lot of people think Tobey Maguire's should be Spider-Man. Agree to disagree. I mean, I like Tobey Maguire, but I honestly don't feel like he was made for the role of Spider-Man. I feel like this actor is top notch. Everybody involved was completely just absolutely incredible. I can't say that much else about the movie itself without giving away too much of the plot, because it's just a movie that has to be seen, and the end credits are very interesting and very revealing as far as I'm concerned, and I thought, this gives a lot away. I have my own theories about it, but I'm not going to delve into them in this particular review, just because, like I said, spoiler alert, don't want to go there. A lot of really good funny scenes, lots of rollicking action, what you would expect from a really solid Marvel film. Just absolutely incredible. A mind bender, which I really like. Not sure what else to say about it other than I enjoyed the film for what it was, and just the globetrotter that the film encapsulated, and going to these different places and feeling like I was going on a tour somewhere. I thought, yes, this is what I want to do with my life. At some point, I'd like to see the world and go say hi to all my friends in other countries, but someday I shall. And of course, it was bittersweet because, of course, we don't have Tony anymore, Tony Stark, and they begin the movie with, it is funny in its way, but it's still very tragic, and Peter's grieving Tony's passing, and as are the other Avengers, but it seems like it really hit Peter hard. It makes sense, and it's very magnificent what Peter receives from Tony, kind of as a gift. Well, I should say kind of as a gift. It is a gift. And I'm not going to go into that too much here, but it's basically all I have to say about Spider-Man Far From Home. And I am looking forward to what's coming up in the horizon for MCU and DC. It looks absolutely stellar. It's going to be a great year. Wonder Woman 1985. I love Wonder Woman, and just the fact that she has a sequel, I thought, yes! Of course, yeah, anything Wonder Woman, I'm all over it, because she's my favorite. She's my first superheroine, and thus introduced me to the realm of comic books. Black Widow is just as good, and she's going to have her own film, but I consider that I don't know if it's post-Winter Soldier or pre-Winter Soldier, because it feels like a prequel. I'm thinking it's post-Winter Soldier, but I could be wrong about that whole timeline, because it seems like they kind of mucked around with the timeline just a skosh, but I still think it's redeemable, because who doesn't love Scarlett Johansson? I mean, really. Hands down, she's the perfect Black Widow as far as I'm concerned. I would love to see Scarlet Witch again. I adore Scarlet Witch. I just want to see the X-Men because I love the X-Men, but we do know we're getting Deadpool 3, so more X-Force. We're not X-Force. No, we are not X-Force. Sorry, I had to. I love Deadpool so much. It'd be great to see Gwenpool because I want to cosplay as her so bad. She's just the ultimate fan geek girl, and she's particularly interesting because I'm thinking she's another form of Gwen Stacy, if I'm not mistaken. If someone can correct me on this, please do. I'm thinking she is Gwen Stacy. I'm thinking that's just another alter that she has, just like with this particular Spider-Man. We figure out that he has another alternate nom de plume, so to speak, or alias. And I thought, oh, nice. Yeah, I really like that. I feel like this is the best Spider-Man yet. Spider-Man's not going anywhere anytime soon, so rejoice, Spidey fans. And I know you're gonna hate me for saying Spidey's not my favorite because I like Iron Man, but I don't think that they're going to have Robert Downey because Robert Downey's probably doing other projects, but I do believe that we will have a new Iron Man. He probably won't be same age as Robert is, but Iron Lad, they're talking about that. That's what they're projecting. I agree with this, but we'll just have to see what surprises, because we've been surprised before, so who's to say that MCU won't surprise us again? I know this time it did. I thought, whoa, this is really quite visually appealing. I mean, just the visuals in this movie alone are just absolutely sublime, and it was so surreal, really. And I loved every second of it. I just ate it up because I love mind benders, just like this one. And of course, he talks a little bit about physics, which I love. And Thor, the whole Thor franchise, really tackles astrophysics, and it just leaves that no holds barred. Even though it's extremely complicated, it's something I still love and still will, even long into my golden years. But that's all I have to say. So until next time, live long, prosper. Ciao, tutti.